When you guys first started putting together the first album, was it kind of established that you're the lead singer, or was that kind of still up in the air?
No, we were always singing, always a foursome, and everybody sung lead. That was our thing that we thought made us different. We always came like, yo, all of us can sing. It's four girls and we all four sing, because we would always find groups that came before us, or, some groups that we would be up against that, they have one or two singers, but it's four or five girls, and we thought it was just unique that all of us could get up in front and do, and sing lead. So
Right,
it
but when
never
you look,
was like a no, like it was just this is what we do. We switch and we all sing lead. And then we started recording, and the producers started just doing what they want to do. It was out of our hands.
right, because when you look at the track record of all your big singles, you're on lead on most of them.
Well, I'm on lead on some of them, but some of them not. So it's okay. But I think everything was in divine order. Of how it was supposed to be. I guess the producers knew what they wanted, and we delivered. And I mean, things could have went different, but we're happy with the way they went.
Okay, so the first album, Humming Coming At You. Has anyone else asked you that this is actually a lyric from a Cypress Hill song, from How I Could Just Kill a Man?
Yes, we actually got sued for that.
Oh,
So, yeah, we knew about it afterwards, because it was definitely Jermaine's idea. He had this idea of what he wanted us to be like, and look like, and so on and so on. So he felt like us looking like little rappers and coming out singing like we sung was like gonna be like a shocker, more so like make people be like, dang, I thought they was finna come out here and rap and they blowing, so he came up with doing the Humming Coming At You. And anyway, we ended up getting sued for that, and we had to pay up.
okay, by Cypress Hill or by
Yeah,
Columbia, or
by Cypress Hill.
okay, uh, because that song really has nothing to do with Escape. Like it's a song called How I Could Just Kill a Man.
Yeah, but I mean, we used just the Humming Coming At You because that's the name of our album. And
Right.
Humming Coming At You, what he meant by it is they singing and they coming at you, like they humming like hummingbirds, and they coming at you. So I get what he was coming from, because that's all he really used is the humming coming at you. You know what I'm saying? That's all he really used. So I get what he was thinking. He didn't, wasn't necessarily what they were actually talking about, though.
Right, because in the song they're talking about a bullet being fired at somebody.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
get it. So he used it for his own, like what he wanted it to be for.
Do you remember how much you guys had to pay up for that lawsuit?
I do not remember. I know we got sued a few times. I do not remember how much that one was.
So you come out with your debut album, and there's always a lot of pressure when you have a brand new group. People aren't really familiar with the various personalities in the songs. It comes out and it goes platinum.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, a platinum album in your debut. Like, how did that feel? Because you were how old at the time?
I was 17, I believe, when when our album first dropped.
You were a 17-year-old teenager. What, still in high school?
Yeah, it was my last year. Last year, I think it was 93. So we came out in 93. Yeah, 93. Yeah.
Were you still going to school as
I
this album was
was,
coming
but
out?
I'm just gonna be real with you. I never finished school because I hated going to school. I'm just going to be honest. It was just hard for me to get to going to school. Once I got there, I was fine. But just getting to going, it was my issue. So once I started like singing and doing my, like knowing that this is real, like I'm about to drop an album, I was kind of like, okay, I'm going to school, but I don't know. And once I went and they told me, because the problem is I had been switching around schools all my high school time, that when I switched from the last school I was at, the school that I ended up at was like, well, you don't have enough credits right now because, we don't credit the way they credit over there when you came from George High, and I was just done like this, and that made me feel like I lost all hope, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to drop a single in 1 minute, and I didn't finish, but I don't know, wish I would have finished, but I didn't. God blessed me to be able to keep going and be able to take care of myself.
Well, Just Kicking It was the big single off that album.
Yes. Our first single.
Is that the biggest song to date?
Maybe either that or maybe Who Can I Run To? I don't know.
Yeah, off the next album.
Yeah.
Okay. But still, Just Kicking It was a huge single.
But I know it was, for the longest years of our career, it was the biggest song, yes. And it still may be, but I don't know. Who Can I Run To is pretty, like, it may be neck and neck.